Hi student, in a first session we discuss the introductory part and definition of alcohol, phenol and ether. Also we have to see the classification of alcohol. In this session we discuss the nomenclature of alcohol, in which we have to see the common name of alcohol, Carbinol nomenclature system of alcohol and IUPAC nomenclature of alcohol. Let us see, the first one is a common name. In a common name, we have to give the name of a monohydric alcohol is a alkyl alcohol. We have to see the which alkyl group is a present into the molecule. We have to write alkyl group and just we have to write the alcohol. For example, we have to see the CH3 CH2H, here the 2 carbon means is a derivative of ethane, is a ethyl group, okay, and for OH is a alcohol, therefore name is a ethyl alcohol. The next example, here we have to see the 3 carbon, OH group is attached to the middle one, therefore it is a isopropyl, for OH is a alcohol, therefore name of this compound is isopropyl alcohol. The next one, here we have to see the OH group is attached to the which carbon is attached to the another 3 carbon atom, therefore it is a tertiary carbon and name of that is a tertiary butyl, and for OH is a alcohol, therefore name of compound is a tertiary butyl alcohol. ओके, म्हणजे OH ग्रुप कोणत्या अल्किल ग्रुपला अटॅच आहे तो बघायचं आणि त्याचं कॉमन नेम द्यायचं. द नेक्स्ट वन, in case of a polyhydric alcohol means the compound which contain more than one OH group. For example, dihydric alcohol, it is a vicinal because the 2 OH group is attached to the adjacent carbon atom, we have to call as the glycol. For example, we have to write the CH2OH CH2OH, here CH2CH2 is a ethylene and for 2 OH group is a glycol, therefore name of that is a ethylene glycol. Similarly, 3 carbon and there are the 2 OH group, therefore is a 3 carbon is a propylene and 2 OH group is a glycol, the name of that is a propylene glycol. For the trihydric alcohol means the compound contain the 3 OH group which is attached to the different carbon atom, we have to call as the glycerol. Okay, here we have to see the CH2OH CHOH and CH2OH is a glycerol or the propylene glycol. Next one, in case of a cyclic alcohol we have to write the cyclo as a prefix and then we have to write the alkyl alcohol, okay, and the substituent suppose is attached, then we have to give the number from OH group is attached to the which carbon, from that we have to give the alpha, beta and gamma, okay. For example, here we have to see the 6 cyclic carbon, therefore hexyl, OH group we have to call as the alcohol and for cyclic compound we have to call as the cyclo, therefore the name of that is a cyclohexyl alcohol. Similarly, that here we have to see the 5 member ring, therefore is a pentyl, okay, and then with respect to OH the CH3 is attached to the beta position, therefore we have to call as the beta methyl is a cyclopentyl alcohol. All of you know about the last session we have to discuss about the uses of glycol. The glycol we have to use as the coolant into the vehicles, the glycerol we have to use into the medicine, it can be removed the dandruff also, okay, like that this already we have to discuss. The next one, carbinol system. In a carbinol system the methyl alcohol we have to call as the carbinol, means OH group which is attached to the which carbon is called as the carbinol carbon. For example, we have to see, here we have to write the structure of methyl alcohol, therefore is a carbinol, is a methyl alcohol. In this structure, the OH group is attached to the which carbon is a carbinol carbon. Okay, is a carbinol, and the methyl group is attached. Therefore, methyl carbinol is the name of that. Next one, here the OH group is attached to this carbon is a carbinol. The 2-methyl group is attached to that is a dimethyl carbinol, and therefore the isopropyl alcohol we have to call as the dimethyl alcohol. And the last one we have to discuss the IUPAC nomenclature of a alcohol. In a IUPAC nomenclature, we have to call as the alkanol, means E of alkane we have to replace by OL. The suffix E of alkane is replaced by OL, and therefore we have to call as the alkanol. For example, we have to see CH3CH2OH. Here we have to see the 2 carbon and the OH group is attached to the first one, therefore is a ethane, and the E of ethane we have to replace by OL, therefore is a ethanol. Next one is a 3 carbon, therefore propane, derivative of propane, and OH group is attached to the first position, therefore we have to call as the propane 1 OL. Next one, here the OH group is attached to the middle one. Okay, then also we have to remind the select longest carbon chain in which OH group is present, and then number that chain from which the OH group is nearer. म्हणजे IUPAC नेम देताना कार्बनची सर्वात मोठी चेन निवडायची ज्याच्यामध्ये हायड्रॉक्सिल ग्रुप आहे, आणि त्यानंतर नंबर द्यायचं कुठून, जिकडनं OH ग्रुप नियर आहे. आता इथे इकडनं नंबर दिले आपण तर 1, 2 आणि 3 पोझिशन कार्बनचे आहेत, आणि 2 पोझिशनला OH आहे, therefore propane 2 OL. Similarly that here the OH group is attached to the first position of carbon, therefore we have to give the number from that 1, 2 and 3. Other than that chain there is a one substituent is a methyl group, therefore is a 2-methyl is a propane 1 OL. Similarly that here the OH group is attached to the carbon, okay, is attached is the middle one, therefore we have to select the longest carbon chain, then number that chain from the OH group is a nearer is a 1, 2, 3. 2 position there is a OH group, 2 position there is a methyl, therefore name is 2-methyl propane 2 OL. म्हणजे कार्बन बघायचे चेन मध्ये किती आहेत आणि शेवटचा जो E आहे तो रिप्लेस करायचा OL आणि पोझिशन लिहायची OH ची. Similarly that we have to see another example, we have to select the longest carbon chain, we have to give the number that chain from which the OH group is near. From here the OH at the 1 position 1, 2 and 3. 2 position there the 2-methyl group is present, therefore we have to write 2,2-dimethyl propane 1 OL. Okay. Also we have to see the next example. Here we have to first of all select the longest carbon chain, is the longest carbon chain. OH group is from here is attached to the 3 position, from right hand side is attached to 2 position, therefore we have to give the number from that 1, 2, 3, 4. At a 3 position there are the 2-methyl group is present, therefore 3,3-dimethyl 4 carbon means butane 2 OL. Okay. In case of a cyclic alcohol we write the cyclo of a name of a alcohol. The position of a substituent, if any of indicate by the Arabic numbers with the carbon atom carrying the OH group being the number 1. म्हणजेच OH ग्रुप ज्या कार्बनला अटॅच आहे त्याला नंबर 1 द्यायचा आणि तिकडनं काय करायचं नंबर द्यायचं. समजा हे एक्झाम्पल दिसतं तुम्हाला, इथे साधं सायक्लोहेक्झेन दिसतोय म्हणून त्याला म्हणायचं सायक्लोहेक्झेनॉल, इज अ सायक्लोहेक्झेनॉल. आता इथे बघितलं तर OH ग्रुप ज्या पोझिशनला अटॅच आहे ती 1 पकडायची, विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू दॅट CH3 कोणत्या पोझिशनला आहे, दुसऱ्या पोझिशनला आहे, म्हणून आपण तिला 2 नंबर देऊ, म्हणून त्याला म्हणू आपण 2-मिथाइल सायक्लोपेंटॅनॉल. ओके. समजा इथे OH ग्रुप कोणत्या पोझिशनला आहे तर 1 पोझिशनला पकडायची, ठीक आहे, आणि तिकडनं लोएस्ट नंबर बघायचे. मग मिथाईल 2 पोझिशनला आहे आणि क्लोरीन 3 पोझिशनला आहे. मग तिकडनं वरून नंबर देऊ आपण 1 2 3 4 and 5. Therefore 5 position there is a chloro and 2 position there is a methyl. Alphabetically chloro first, therefore 5 chloro 2 methyl cyclohexanol. Also we have to give the nomenclature of a polyhydric alcohol. In case we have to discuss the dihydric alcohol, we have to name as the diols, and we have to call them is alkane diols. Suppose the 2 OH group is attached to the same alcohol, then we can't replace the suffix E. For example, here the 2 carbon is a derivative of ethane, okay, and the 2 OH is a diol. Therefore we have to write 1 2 is the ethane 1 2 diol. Similarly, that here OH group is attached to the 1 and 2 position, therefore we have to call as the propane 1 2 diol. Here the 4 carbon and 2 OH group, therefore we have to give the number from there 1 2 3 and 4, therefore is a butane 2 3 diol. Here also cyclic compound is a cyclohexane 1 2 diol. In case of trihydric alcohol, we have to call as the alkane triols. Here we have to see the 3 carbon and which is attached to the 1 2 3 position, therefore we have to call as the propane 1 2 3 triol. Okay, and all of you solve the IUPAC nomenclature of that compound. Okay, thank you.